Being said, some characters have started to hoard too many powers and have become overpowered. So let me define that term real fast because it can mean a lot of things to a lot of different people. Most of these characters started off normal, or as normal as superheroes can be. They had incredible powers, but there were limits. As the years went by, these characters became more popular and thus became more powerful. Now these heroes can win almost any fight that they have just by stepping into the arena. And it's really their own limitations and mindsets that are holding them back. Here are the top 10 ridiculously overpowered DC heroes. Number 10 is Orion. Orion is known as the Dog of War and is the greatest defender and fiercest warrior in the fourth world. Orion is said to be equal in strength to Darkseid and Superman, and is nearly impossible to stop, and is powerful enough to have a city dropped on him without any effect whatsoever. Orion also possesses superhuman stamina, speed, reflexes, and agility. He has a healing factor and can recover incredibly quickly from serious injuries, as well as having immunity to all diseases. On top of all this, Orion possesses the Astro Force, which is an interdimensional energy powerful enough to destroy a planet. Because of this, he's able to manipulate the energy to an incredible degree and can also manipulate matter. Orion can also use the Astro Force to augment his own power, enhancing it well beyond its normal limits. He can drastically alter his size, as well as create shielding that can protect him from weapons like the Morrow Box, which can suck planets dry. Orion always carries around his Mother Box, which helps to monitor and control his emotional state, and the Astro Harness, which can teleport him throughout space, shoot powerful energy beams, and create energy shields that are able to absorb attacks. And if that wasn't enough, there was even a time where he possessed the anti-life equation. Number 9 is Wonder Woman. Diana Prince is the princess of the Amazons and one of the fiercest warriors on the planet. She is as strong and as powerful as Superman and Captain Marvel, and one time, she was even strong enough to pull the planet alongside Superman and Martian Manhunter. Diana is fast at the speed of light, able to fly at hypersonic speeds, and is able to withstand incredible damage, and has superhuman agility, reflexes, and stamina. Wonder Woman has also recently become the new goddess of war, which grants her the ability to communicate and control all the soldiers on Earth, since she is not their leader. Diana is also considered to be the best melee fighter on the planet, based on her powers and the depth of her fighting training. Wonder Woman is also equipped with an arsenal of magical weapons, such as the Lasso of Truth, which forces people to tell the truth and cannot be broken, the Braces of Victory, which are indestructible and allow her to deflect blades, punches, and even Darkseid's Omega beams, and her Royal Tiara, which is razor sharp and is able to decapitate a god. She even has a magic sword that's powerful enough to hurt Superman. Number 8 is Dr. Fate. Most of Dr. Fate's powers come from Nabu, who is one of the most powerful beings in the entire universe. He is able to phase through objects, turn invisible, levitate and fly, is incredibly resistant to damage, possesses control over the magnetic spectrum, is able to travel through time, cast powerful illusions, fire incredibly destructive mystical bolts, and is immortal. He can produce objects out of thin air, teleport anywhere in the cosmos, control people's minds. He even destroyed an alternate reality once and has fought against the Spectre before. To illustrate how overpowered Dr. Fate is, one time he intervened in a war between the two rulers of Hell and managed to stop them from destroying the entire universe. And that was his very first mission. Number 7 is Shazam. Shazam, otherwise known as Captain Marvel, is one of the most powerful characters in the DC universe and is the champion of magic. He possesses the wisdom of Solomon, which grants him superhuman knowledge, clairvoyance, hypnosis, allows him to be omnilingual, and is also gifted with a good conscience. Solomon is also granted young Billy Batson with extensive knowledge of war strategy and tactics. He has the strength of Hercules, which puts him on the same level as Superman, Black Adam, and Wonder Woman. He's also helped to lift the Book of Eternity before, alongside Superman. Billy has the stamina of Atlas, who was the Titan who bears the heavens on his shoulders. This means that Shazam doesn't need to sleep, eat, or even breathe. He also has virtually limitless endurance and can go on fighting forever. He possesses the power of Zeus, most powerful of the gods. He's able to use lightning as a weapon, have a godly level healing factor, and is a being of pure and ancient magic. Shazam has the courage of Achilles, which grants him inner strength and confidence. Achilles has bestowed Billy with great fighting abilities, and he's also invulnerable to all forms of physical harm. Finally, Shazam has the speed of Mercury, which grants him godlike speed and the power to fly. The powers of 6 gods combined in one person? That's incredibly overpowered. Number 6 is Swamp Thing. Although he might not look it, Swamp Thing is one of the most powerful beings in the universe. He has complete mastery over all forms of plant life and can command vegetative matter to do his bidding. With this power, he is in constant communication with the very essence of Earth and serves as the plant elemental for the entire planet. Because Swamp Thing's strength is tied directly with the Earth, he is capable of lifting an almost incalculable weight. He is theoretically immortal as long as there is some plant life left on planet Earth. Swamp Thing can regenerate and resurrect himself, even leaving one body and transferring his mind into a new form. He can control plant life, which allows him to summon vines, cause plants to grow or form, and even manipulate the microscopic algae inside of a person's body and use it to attack them from the inside out. You can't hurt him, can't kill him, and needs the ability to use the planet against you. Number 5 is Captain Atom. Captain Atom is a superhero fueled by the quantum field, a limitless void of all matter and energy, which gives him absolutely incredible powers. He's able to absorb, generate, and manipulate infinite amounts of energy and matter. He usually uses it to grant him superhuman physical abilities, but he can use the quantum field with limitless potential. He's able to shoot quantum energy bolts from any part of his body, and these bolts are strong enough to destroy large spaceships and harm superpowered beings. He has godlike strength and is on the level of Superman and Wonder Woman. He's also able to absorb energy at an extreme level, phase through objects, time travel, and turn invisible. Captain Atom is able to manipulate matter, like transmuting green arrows into butterflies, and a firearm into a toy spaceship. He's also able to manipulate reality, even creating a brand new universe in the quantum field, with its own Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, even its own Spectre. Captain Atom is constantly holding back his powers, and if he really went all out, he'd be a universal level threat. Number 4 is Martian Manhunter. Martian Manhunter is insanely overpowered. With superhuman strength comparable to Superman, is durable enough to take blows from Superman and Despero, and is as fast as Superman too. So basically, he's Superman's equivalent, although he can also shapeshift down to the molecular level, which means he can turn into anything he wants. He can alter the size of his body or his limbs, which will also increase the level of his strength. He's able to turn intangible, turn invisible, and is one of the most powerful telepaths on the planet. John can project powerful psionic blasts from his eyes and hands, and also create psionic shields. He can shoot powerful blasts of energy from his eyes, which is comparable to Superman's heat vision. He also has Martian breath, which allows him to blow powerful winds and freeze opponents with his breath. Finally, he also has an insanely powerful telekinetic ability. Number 3 is Dr. Manhattan. Dr. Manhattan has the incredible ability to manipulate matter and energies around him. He's been shown to create crystalline structures on Mars, create small amounts of water, and melt portions of a tank. He's also able to alter his size, has incredible strength, can create copies of himself, turn intangible, create different environmental fields, and is able to disintegrate people. On top of all this, it appears that he was the source behind the creation of the New 52 universe, which is an incredible bump in his powers. What makes him really overpowered though, is when you compare him to the other members of the Watchmen. It's basically a god among men, and yes, that is kind of the point, but that doesn't mean he's any less overpowered. Number 2 is Superman. Superman is one of the most powerful heroes in the universe, and is really the bar that all other characters are compared to. He has superhuman strength, even being able to pull the earth before and bench press the weight of the earth for 5 days straight. Clark can go faster than the speed of light, which allows him to move so fast that his opponents seem much slower to him, and allows him to avoid attacks and plan his next action. He's able to hear anything, can see over incredibly great distances, and perceive even the smallest of objects, even down to the atomic level. Superman also has heat vision, which can produce temperatures as hot as a star. He's incredibly durable, and it takes someone like Darkseid or Mongol to actually hurt him. As we all know, Superman is able to fly faster than the speed of light, and also has freeze breath. He also has total recall of all events, and has a genius level intellect. Superman also functions as a solar battery, which means that he is able to absorb energy from a yellow sun, making his power virtually limitless. This is how we got Superman Prime 1 million, just because he absorbed solar energy for such a long time. Now before we get to our number 1 pick, here's an honorable mention. Batman. Now I know what you might be saying. You idiot, Batman has no powers. So what makes him so special?
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
Well yes, but that's not it. I'm sure everyone has seen people saying that with prep, Batman can beat anybody. And this is what makes him overpowered. His level of prep allows him to transcend beyond normal human, with some people calling him Bat God. He's been able to come up with a plan to defeat the Justice League before in the Tower of Babel, and he's even shot and killed Darkseid before, who was effectively a god. But when a man from Gotham can kill a god, something might be up. And the number 1 pick, the most overpowered hero in the DC universe, is the Flash. Here's the thing, you might just think that the Flash is super speed and that's it, but he is the fastest man alive. If Flash really wanted to, no one could touch him. He is faster than instantaneous teleportation, can see things moving at an attosecond, and is really untouchable if he was going all out. He also has the ability to perform an infinite mass punch, which is equivalent to being hit by a dwarf star. He can vibrate his molecules at different frequencies, which allows him to phase through objects. He can also think and analyze at a much faster level than anyone else in the universe. So he has the ability to always be 10, 15, 100, 1,000 steps before everyone else. He is effectively